why are we different from other accounting firms? Well, I think it's that we have been in their shoes as the business owner. You hear this term, you know, we're more than accountants, we'll be with you on your business journey and help you and advise you, and you see, I mean, I just don't know what that term is, more than accountants. You hear it everywhere, and I think probably we've used it in our marketing material, but I just don't get it. I don't see the relevance of it. You know, how can you be more than an accountant? You're a bookkeeper, you're an accountant, you produce numbers. What's more than that? If it's the advice side that you think you're more than an accountant, then really, is that true? You know, you want to use these buzzwords, we want to be on your business journey with you, and well, if you've never done that journey, how can you be with your client on that journey? There's a saying, and I forget who said it, but it goes, never let someone tell you how to do something who's never done anything. And I think that's really important, because if you have never been on that journey with that person, you may have seen other people, you may have been on the journey with someone, maybe a client, or you've read it in a book, but if you actually physically been in that, you know, it's your business that you've been on that journey for, then I don't know how you can say that you can help and be more than an accountant. I think it's just bullshit, basically. So I think why, and this is why I set up the business, why it's different, is because I have been. I mean, not all my team have been, but I have been. So I'm there to share the experience if one of my team needs the help from a client. But you know, I've had businesses and some have failed, and you probably learn more from the ones that have failed than the ones that are successful. But I have had some that have done well and successful, and I've sold a business of mine. I'm doing a listing of another business, so I've been in the shoes of the business owner. You know, I've been on that moment where you're thinking, you know, bloody hell, how do I pay wages next week? I've been in that, well, we really need to secure some external finance now. I've been in that moment where you're thinking things are going really well, how do we expand, how do we maximise that? So I go back to the point, I set up RJF, we can do the accounts, I'm an accountant, I'm a qualified accountant, doing the compliance work, putting the numbers together, that's a piece of cake, to be honest. You know, I mean, my old boss of mine said, the only difference between a qualified accountant and a non-qualified accountant is a qualified accountant knows which book to go to. So, you know, the accounts are the accounts and the numbers. There is value in being more proactive, and we get clients coming to us from other accountants who say, you know, I've not heard from an accountant. By the time I ask him a question, by the time he comes back to me, I forgot what I even asked. Not really told them how to effectively manage the tax, you know, any ideas on how to save tax, utilise their partner's allowance if it's not being used, you know, just simple things that just go, we do, which goes without saying. You know, we just think, well, that's what you should be doing. So it's about the advice and help on that side and the tax, but it's more the sort of being with that business to help them in times of trouble or times of success or if times of growth. That's what we do. I wanted to share that experience that I've been, and I'm still on it myself, and I don't just have RJF, I've got other businesses as well that are on the go, and some struggling and some doing okay. So I can really relate to the business owners, and so if you want to say RJF is more than accountants or more than accountancy firm, then I think it's more true with us than the other firms who say they are more than accountants. And I think that's well, not that I think, I know that's how we add so much more value to clients. And the clients would say that if you spoke to any of our clients, they would say that they do get a lot more value than just putting numbers together.